Alright, time for some solo gathering in the black zone. And this time I'm only going to take resources that are worth more than 1000 silver. So let me quickly check if tier 6 ore is more valuable than that. Resource or tier 6, 900 only. So nope. Fiber. Fiber is almost on it, but nope. So it's only going to be hide on tier 6. Wood is definitely less. I don't even need to check stone. Alright. And I'm going to go deep. I'm going to go very deep and look for good stuff. And I'm also going to take a different route this time. I will go this way. Over High Stone Lock. Battlebray Flatland, Battlebray Meadow. No, I will go over Parched Sand Cliffs. And then enter the deep zones here around the nothing in the middle. So I could also go over Windgrass Fields, but here I have tier 7 zones that are most likely empty, but you may never know. Okay, so I want to exit through the southeast. And I am going to take the invisibility shrine because there is simply no downside when playing as a pure solo gatherer. I am not reliant on being able to kill people that I find immediately. There's a dude doing stuff. I think even when I'm invincible I could run into his spells and he would still lose his mount, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think this works. I think I did it once already. I'm not sure. And I'm also going to take skinning gear mainly because I want to be able to kill animals quickly. And every time I'm not in a skinning map, I will actually switch to invisibility on my armor. And every time I gather a big stack, I will also switch to invisibility. Let's click M. I'm going to reach some skinning maps rather soon. Let's see if I find something in this tier 7 Highland map here. It is possible. I'm still very close to town, and also this map is usually somewhat empty and usually somewhat full with people that may be annoying for my intentions. Oh. Well, that is worth more than 1000 silver per piece. Or is not worth more. I would take 6.1 though. I would take tier 7. I have 300 learn points. Still probably not enough for turning on. This guy is chasing me. Now he isn't anymore. Probably still not enough learn points to turn on tier 6 resource auto learn. This map really looks pretty empty. The guy stopped chasing me, which is rather nice. All the flat tier 6 resources are also gone. Not that I care too much about the flat tier 6 resources here. But if those are taken, the 6.1 resources will also not be that present on this map. Okay, I'm slowly reaching the tier 7 forest. I'm hearing fighting noises, so somebody is doing some PvE. Just a lot of running for now. Let's see if I can actually find a map where I can gather something. I know now I want to switch to the poison buff so I can kill animals quickly. 6.1 stone is not worth it for this strategy. Here I want to go to the northeast. There's somebody doing PvE, I believe. The next map is going to be a tier 5 map, but maybe I'll find some 5.2 hide. This stuff is worth how much? Over 1000, okay. So I'm going to take 5.2 wood. I will probably take all the 5.2 resources, to be honest. They all should be worth more than 1000 silver. Except stone. And here I want to go to the northeast. I would like to take the stack, but there was a little group running around. So let's see if I can actually gather it. How high is the enchantment in here? 11%. That's not very high. The big stack is gone. But I'm slowly rather far away from town. So I have some chances of actually getting some resources from big stacks. But I'm about to enter a tier 8 map, which will not have any skinning possibilities, so I gotta switch my armor. I really should not forget about that. Boom. Highland. Tier 8 Highland. Probably empty, but you never may know. A person that's not very interested in me. Good for me. No good resources. Somebody doing PvE. There's a resource. I still didn't manage to use a pork pie because I haven't been gathering anything yet. For more than a second. There are quite a lot of people in here. And they are even chasing. Looked like he was using a giant stack though. Which is always good for me. He also stopped chasing, which is nice. 7.1 basil is pretty good. 4k per piece or even more maybe. Yeah, almost exactly 4k per piece. And I had the chance to actually use my pork pie. Okay, from here I want to go into the northeast actually. Which will be a desert, so I want to switch my armor again. At least the spell on the armor, not really the armor. I also maybe could have brought 2 different pieces of armor and cap. So I could get some gathering bonus if I find a good map where skinning is not a possibility. But I will probably gather a lot of different enchanted resources, so my inventory will be pretty full anyways. And switching around the whole time will not be that insanely efficient. I would need to find rather solid maps for it to be efficient. Would need to find maps that I want to stay in for longer than 15 minutes. But that may happen. I'm going really deep. I may find a map. This is tier 6, so I actually could find resources here. Did I already switch? I didn't. Whoops. Southeast is the way to go. 5.3 is definitely also the way to go. I mean, this map here could be rather empty player-wise. So maybe I should check out this map a little bit more. But let's see if I find a couple of resources here. It has been such a long time that I have been using the hide animal poison. It doesn't look too empty. I also had 2 pieces on this hyena. Here are dead hyenas though. Here are 2 hyenas without corpses right next to them. 2 pieces, nice. Okay, I may want to check this map out a little bit more. Still not 100% sure. 2 hyenas once again. Oh, 16% enchantment, so it's not that terrible in here. 2 pieces each. Rather solid. Tier 6 hide is pretty crazy. There's a person seeing me, but there's also a Rhodes portal very close to me. So I'm not really in danger. I'm not going to use my E right now, because this person saw me twice. And now 3 times even. There's only tier 6 hide and enchanted ore and enchanted fiber here in this map for me. Together. So I'm still not that sure if I want to stay longer in here. But I'm finding quite some hyenas, not insanely many, but some. So I think I'll take a look, I was also at a place where a lot of people may just randomly go through. But there are some more hyena corpses. And tier 6 ore is also being taken in this map. Like flat tier 6 ore. Which is not too good of a sign for me. Hard to say, hard to estimate. This looks pretty good here. Okay, only 1 piece. 1 piece and 3 pieces. This map is not garbage. It's not garbage, and if it should happen that a random big stack spawns in here, that would be pretty good, especially if it was hide. But it's questionable if I would be able to take most of it. I'm not sure how active this map is right here, right now. So far I've only seen 1 person, which is not too terrible. This map isn't too full, but it's not too bad, and it has exactly the resource that I'm looking for, which is hide. Hide is just so insanely valuable, even on flat tier 6. But there are a lot of bodies right here. I'm finding some 6.1 fiber though, which is also a nice addition to my loot. An enchanted hyena, and there's nobody lying around it. Huh. Still sadly only one piece. 2 hyenas. That's better than 1. Ooh. I did not get hit by the slow. Very important. 2 pieces on 1. Gathering bonus +2. Nice. Even with only 2. Oh, 3 hyenas. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody transporting an orb. Very far away from me. There's a big hide stack. Right on the other side of the map. Right on the other side. Oh, this would be so good if I got that. Should be like 400, 500k. Do I want to rush there? Tier 2 mob. It's an easy tier 2 mob as well. Or do I just want to chill and take everything on my way? Because, I mean, I'm pretty deep already. And I haven't seen too much, but the orb is kinda discouraging me. Most likely I will not be able to take it. It has just been taken down, so I will probably not be fast enough to get there and gather it. Just going to continue here. If it spawned a little closer, I would probably have rushed towards it. But like that, the chances are extremely low to get it, unless this map is extremely empty. Empty as in no other players being present. Can I find some more tier 6 resources? Anything in here? Nope. I don't even know if I should check a green already taken Avalonian chest from a drone. Probably not. Probably a waste of time. There was a person. Here's quite some stuff. I didn't lure all the hyenas because I saw the person. At least not at once. The stuff I'm finding is probably good enough for reaching 2 million per hour. But I also had the way that I took to even get here. Gotta count that in. Or calculate. The fiber lost its enchantment, or it never was enchanted, just the mob below. Do I want to go around the territory? I will check the entrance, basically. That's a lot, and there's even some 5.2 ore. A lot of hyenas, I like it. That's actually decently valuable. But sadly not too many pieces. Let's see how much this 5.2 ore has. Nice. Is it still as valuable? 2.4k. Pretty damn valuable for a 5.2 resource. Let's check the entrance. There's a dead animal, which is not nice. There are more dead animals. And more dead animals. Nope. I'm not going to go around the territory. It has been decided. 2 hyenas with most likely only 1 piece each. But there is also some fiber. And it's probably still worth to kill these hyenas, since I'm getting a decent gathering bonus. Not too empty, not too full, but high quality resources. High quality resources. Are there more of those, though? That is a question. Another tier 2 mob. But let's not go for those. I'm rather... Since I'm going for high tier resources. Probably better to skip those. Not too full, but I had seen a hyena. I would like to reset all those annoying mobs. Holy sh... These weird imps are always chasing so far. Silly summons. This 6.2 hyena may have a lot of pieces because it's right in the middle of the mobs. But my hopes are not too high. 3 pieces, nice. 6.2 is really valuable. Didn't get too much gathering bonus sadly though. 6.2 ore, pretty amazing as well. A book from the hyena. 3 pieces. I like it. I'm going to use my poison armor beforehand. In case of this only having 1 piece. Another hide stack? Or is it still the same? I haven't been paying too much attention. Should I check this out? I'm now closer. Should I rush towards it? I think so. I don't know if that's not the same. The other one was closer to the edge, harder to see. Let's rush there. Because that would be really valuable. 6.15 hide. Really good. Worth like 3.5k. Maybe even 4k. 4.2. I think was worth a little bit less than 1k silver. But there's bigger stuff to get right now. I'm somewhat decently close to the exit in the northeast. There's somebody. And he has fighting gear. Annoying. Annoying. I wasted my time. Do I want to continue gathering in this map? Probably. The stuff I'm finding here is really valuable. If this guy didn't have fighting, he had only tier 6 gear. If I switch to fighting stuff, I can probably contest him. Can probably fight him. Like, look at my IP. 1250. Not really what I'm looking forward to, though. Not really the most sensible thing to do. I also didn't look at his IP. I didn't look at his PvP fame. I could have done that. Check out if that was actually a fight I would be willing to take. Because it might be. Might be able to kill this guy actually. I mean, it's definitely possible to kill this guy. The only question is, how hard would it be? He's not very tanky. I just need to bait out his cleric rope, not hit into it, block a little bit of damage from his mage cowl if he played one, and then his chances look pretty dire. I also need to hit my W, which is kinda annoying, but can't have it too easy, I guess. I mean, I'm using gathering gear. Should not be that easy to win fights with gathering gear against fighting gear. So that's totally fine. There were some more resources, if I remember correctly. The only question is, where are they hiding? Is he gathering this slowly? Maybe? This looks... Oh. The 6.2 is the dead one. Too bad. Maybe this guy got scared away? Is that possible? Or is he just really slow? Or did he leave one piece on it? There's a guy with a Grail Seeker. That is bad. That's the reason why the 6.1 is not being taken anymore. I see. I see. They got Huskies. And they got a lot of people. So my best chance would be to get to the Rhodes portal. Getting into another map would probably not be as helpful. And getting hit by all these mobs is also not very helpful. But I think I have good chances to get into the roads. They will have one or two people there, I think. Yeah. One. They had one person. He missed his anti-invisibility though. The wolf player can get in front of me, but the moose player cannot, so I'm out. Quite the big ganking group. Westfield Shore, Sandmount Esker. Westfield Shore is not good. Sandmount Esker is not good either. I would like to get back and go deeper. They stop chasing rather quickly, which is very nice. But it's also a bad sign for me. Like, this means that they are not stupid. Which means that they probably are good at ganking as well. And they most likely should not go to the big stack. The big stack is gone now as well. Somebody went into the portal. The only question is, was this guy from the ganking group? .2 or I want that. I'm willing to kill these mobs for it. No! Oh, seriously. This hitbox is so big. But 5 pieces. Pretty solid. Did I even get a book? I didn't. 11,000. This bag is 11,000 silver. Maybe I should have been taking this with me. This is a tier 8 map. It's very dangerous. The roads portal is not very nice. The skanking group probably does stuff in here. I want to go to the northeast. But I would also kinda like to get resources in here. This map may be empty though. This map may be empty. And this map is so dangerous. It is so dangerous. I could in theory find good stuff in here though. But it may also be completely empty. The best tier 8 map possible. 29% enchantment. Most likely a ganking group around. Golden chest doesn't matter. 30 minutes. The ganking group most likely came from this map. Here's way better stuff to get. Really not the most comfortable place. Hard to say how deep I want to go into this place. There are resources lying around on the floor. Being a sign for having gankers. Really far from the exits, which is really bad. I will move closer to the southeast exit. To be a little bit more safe. But the ways to the exits are also so bad. It's really insane. And I want to enter the northeastern exit actually. The greed. There's a person seeing me running away from me. What does this mean? He didn't see me dismounted, did he? This is so dangerous in this map. Let's go deeper. In hope of not being seen again by this guy. Trying to dodge all the contact because it is just insanely dangerous. I'm really deep into this map and my chances of surviving a gank in here are not that high. Because the ways to get out of here are really terrible. So even being at this place is maybe not the wisest choice. It all depends on how big the ganking groups are. That's all it depends on. If they have like more than 5 people, I would be really in trouble being seen by those guys here. Which is really annoying. And it's also not that unlikely to have ganking groups with more than 5 people in such a map. It's a tier 8 desert, like the best map that's actually in the game right now. So, gotta be real quick. Gotta be real careful. There's a person. I think those were even 2 people. Those were 2 people. 2 people are quite a lot for solo gatherers. So I would assume these were not solo gatherers. A lot of pieces on these arenas. Dangerous but also very valuable map, obviously. This one should only have 1 piece. I mean, dealing with only like 2 gankers or something would not be a problem whatsoever. These guys again, let's look at them. Okay, they are garbage players. As in using garbage gear. That's good, that's good. They only have tier 3 horses, they have low tier equipment, which is great. And it's generally a good sign to see such players, because if there was a good ganking group or something in here, those guys would die first. Like, it's impossible for them to survive. It's just not possible. They will always die. And they will always be killed, because they are still worth like 200k, 300k if everything isn't trashed. So it's definitely worth it to kill these guys, and they have no chance of escaping. Doesn't matter if they are good or bad, like, they will simply die to ganking groups. So, a rather good sign for me. Maybe I can gather in this map then. It's so hard to say. Because the ganking group may still come. No. Pork pie. Give me the gathering bonus. Some juicy tier 8 fiber. Probably getting 100k from that, right? Or maybe 200k? I think 200k. We'll see after I'm done. I'm going to gather this for a very long time, which is why I switched to ambush. Oh, there's a big fiber stack. There is a big fiber stack. Do I even want to look at it? Do I even want to try gathering it? Because I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it's 8.1. But I will not survive a gank if a group comes. Oh god, this is so bad here. Oh god. But if these two people gank me, it will be fine. That's not a problem. If a big group ganks me, I still have a chance to survive. Playing around with invisibility. But if it's a really big group, I'm just dead. I would most likely just try to run with invisibility to the edge of the map. And hope that I can mount up. And then maybe teleport out or whatever. This is so dangerous, na 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 na. This is so dangerous, na 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 na. But on the other hand, I saw these two low IP dudes, which is a great sign. I didn't see any sign of the big group that chased me in the map before. But still anything can happen. And the group before would definitely kill me here. Like, the chances of me surviving that group in this position are so grim. There's an arch player. And it's a fire mage. There's another person. There's another person. But from another alliance. And no, this is bad. But he is not interested in me, which is great. That's great. But definitely the time has come to abandon this big stack. Those were a lot of people. And they were all coming at the same time, finally. It was great that this Ox player basically won me accidentally. But I actually got some stuff. 200k, 120k from the fiber before. Let's quickly switch to poison in case of finding one or two hyenas. Before I'm leaving this map. Do I even want to leave this map yet? Ooh, whoa. But this guy is spawning something. Go, go, run, run. Thank you. Because that's a lot of hyenas. I do indeed want to kill those. I'm right at the exit, so I'm not that in danger. Really, dude? I'm right at the exit, my friend. I'm right at the exit. Well, these guys don't seem to be too good. I mean, okay, they have giant stacks. And horses. But yeah, they are not using gank here either. Like, just fighting gear. They are a small scale group. And they should not be coming after me. Do I want to go back into the tier 8 map? Tier 5. Garbage. Do I want to quickly go back and look at the hyenas that I've put onto the floor there? Probably. Yes, I really want to go through this. So I'm going to keep my poison on for a little bit longer. And take a look at the tier 8 map quickly. Yeah, these were those guys. And they are intelligently leaving this map now. Because the stuff... Oh, somebody took my hyenas! What? What? I mean, okay, these guys had giant stacks with them, I guess. But it probably were these two guys. These two low IP guys, actually, who took this. That's what I would guess. The big fiber stack is gone. I could take a look behind the static area, but it looks really empty here already. I will look at the entrance of this here and see if there are dead animals and taken resources. Yeah, there's a hyena. The ore is taken. The ore is taken. The hyena has 2 pieces though. And there's a roads portal, which is good. Let's look a little bit closer, deeper. Ugh. Emptiness, emptiness. Hyenas. Tier 7 height, tier 8 height. I wouldn't mind that either. A mammoth. Dropping a mammoth calf. There's a person. He's so... Well, he's not that weak. Would be an annoying fight. Stats. 23 million. PvP fame, that's not that much. He may be scared of me. Snakes of Chaos. Not a guild in this map. I'm very close to the roads portal, which is why I'm being so aggressive. Also because this stuff is obviously pretty valuable. This guy doesn't even have invisibility potions. Like, this guy is not a threat. I should have switched to my invisibility much earlier though. And doing it right now is actually bad. Because I had the cooldowns. This guy didn't have a cape, which means that his IP is quite a bit higher than it was actually showing. He had like 1100 or 1200 IP with his tier 5, tier 6 gear. Looked like tier 6 gear. United Ukraine. It's a gatherer. Okay. He's solo. Not going to fight this guy. Not going to fight this guy, and I don't need to well, I still have a little bit of desert in front of me, so I'll switch to the poison. I may find a couple of hyenas on my way out. Deep, deep, deep. Somebody dying at the exit. Arch. Invisibility because there are no animals in here. Also it's tier 5. Actually I want to exit, go through the northeastern exit. The stuff here is too close to Archer's Rest. So I need to switch back. I may find some hyenas or even better stuff. There's a big circle at the entrance to the static stuff. Somebody died at the exit, which I want to go through. There's a hyena, there's 6.1, or there's another hyena. Can I get down here somehow? Because I'd like to take that stuff. Somebody died there on the street, which is bad. I didn't see a person yet, though. I don't have my poison buff ready, which is annoying. Boom. Boom. 5 out of 5. That's actually money. That is actually money. Getting gathering bonus +2 pretty often as well. Pretty often. Which is great for filling the journals, which are also insanely valuable. 90k. 90k. 90 team killers. Pretty solid. Just need to get some hyenas and just need to not die. Oh, there's some tier 7 hide. But this guy is a fighter. And one of his friends most likely is looking at me. Didn't really need to go this way. A big group. They are most likely not chasing me. Now I want to go to the southeast. I could take a quick look into the... Oh, the big group is coming. Do I just go into the swarms? I feel like I'm going to do that. I feel like I'm going to check out the swarms as well. Let's see where this big group is going. I'm newbie. Looks like they are going to the northeast. In which case I would like to go to the southeast. Because I don't want to deal with that. I think these guys also chase pretty far. And I have a million good maps in front of me. Doesn't matter if I go northeast or southeast, but I was so close, you know. I was so close to swamp maps, which are better for me than island maps in this situation. If both maps have same amount of resources up, of course. This here is tier 7, but nothing is up, at least not here in this corner. Tier 8, the northeast. Northeast, there's a big stack, and there's a roads portal very close to it, which is really nice. But it is unlikely that I will be able to gather this. I see a lot of people in here, which is not good. I mean, it's a tier 8 map, it's understandable that I see a lot of people. Worth more than 1k per piece. Nice. Roads portal. Rhodes portal is good for escaping, but I still may die there. It's still possible. And it's also possible that I am simply not allowed to gather there anyhow. Let's see. 8.2. There must be gankers here. There must be gankers here. A lot of people were running away from this site. From this place of the map. This is actually so valuable, this stuff. Oh god. This is really dangerous. I may get ganked with with invisibility from a big strong group. This guy is actually a gatherer and he's alone. That's good. Because it's also some extra protection. But he's gathering much faster than me, sadly. Still got 250k almost from that. An invisibility gank. Who would have expected that? An invisibility gank, and now I don't have my boots anymore. But I should be fine. These guys were using garbage items, so they don't have too big of a group, I would say. So I should be fine. Da 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 dum. Cooldown on my boots and cooldown on my invisibility potion. I mean, to be fair, it's very dangerous to only stay for that tier 7 ore right at the 8.2 stack. But, you know, it doesn't take that long to gather it, so I really felt like doing so. From here, I want to go to the northeast, I said. So I will try to do that. Going close to the static is probably the best to find some resources on the way. Even though this map may be quite empty. This guy even got gathering bonus +2 from that big stack. But he had stone gathering gear equipped, so makes sense. No resources. No resources at all. .3 marble. Probably also not that bad. Anything up here? Or is it just completely empty? As it should be in a tier 8 map. Okay, time to get out. I mean, I got my 250k from that big stack, funnily. So I'm fine. Time to switch back to the poison. A big hide area in a tier 7 map. And there's a road portal right next to it. I mean, it's a golden one, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Huh? I switched to my poison right before entering. There are people. None of them is dismounted. They are just using fighting gear. So not as dangerous as gankers. They have very high IP and there are a lot of people though. They are a lot of people. I guess they came from the castle. Three out of 5. Will I get rich? Will I get full from this map? This may happen. It may happen. I'm in the middle of nowhere in a... Well, tier 7. Tier 7 is pretty good. And I'm not that far away from Arthur's Rest. But it's still possible. It is still possible. 3 out of 5. Give me that money. Give me those journals. Give me those journals. They are so valuable. Just like the tier 6 hide itself. Just like itself. The road portal is so good. And it's not even closing anytime soon. There's another hyena up there. Oh, I got hit by the slow. But not by the second. Can I reach this without losing my mount? I can. Not too many pieces on that one though. Same for this. Same for this. Bad. Bad. Let's move somewhat quickly towards the big hide area. Because there are simply so many tier 6 animals in there. That even if they have low amounts of pieces on their stacks, they will be still very profitable because there are simply so many. But it may be dangerous in there. It may be. There's a person mounting up instantly. I would guess he's a hide gatherer as well. But cannot be sure. But it's probably the case. Still, I don't want to be seen by anybody. And even hide gatherers can have friends and tell their friends where I am at. And then gank me with invisibility. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants or likes that. Another gamekeeper journal has been filled. Another 90k. Ah, yeah. And there are also, of course, still the possibility. There is the possibility to find some tier 7 resources even. Which I would not say no to. I mean, I feel like I have been gathering tier 6 and tier 8. But tier 7? What is that? 3 out of 5. Decent. Probably even better than decent. Probably 2 million per hour worthy. Move. Give me those tier 6 mobs. Where are the tier 6 mobs? They are all dead. Can I get both of them? I can. Most likely all of these hyenas in here only have one piece, but I should find more than enough at once for that to be worth it. Cannot really dodge that one, but I can dodge this one. Oh, nice. Even 2 out of 5. Hyenas, hyenas. Hyenas. There's one. I may definitely get ganked in this place. That is definitely possible. Some more hyenas, please. Can I reach that in the north? Oh, my Q can. My Q can do that. Boom. Some more hyenas, please. There's one. Let's just kill these tigers as well, because it doesn't take me any extra time and I have the chance to drop a baby. I got hit by the bleed. So let's wait for the poison. Anything in this corner? Yes. But not too much. Still a hyena though. Okay, let's look at the edge around this. There may be stuff. It is not very likely, but it is possible. And then I'm just going to leave this map, I think. There's only one way that I can use. Southeast. The southwest was kinda interesting, but the rest here is pretty empty. Well, maybe I have spoken too soon. Still possible to get some stuff. Still definitely possible. I'll take that one hit and try to dodge the rest. 2 out of 5. Nice. A lot of hyenas, just a lot of them. 20% enchantment in here. Got hit by the slow again. Not good, not good. I need to dodge it more. Very decent amount of hyenas. If those would have more than one piece on them, then this would be even better. Need to eat my pork pie. But those hyenas are just respawning. Was almost impossible to dodge all these slows right there. There's a circle in this map, but it may just be that the small scale group, which is not as dangerous. They're just made for fighting, not that much for ganking. Quite a few hyenas. Quite valuable. Let's check around this here first. Looks like I don't have my poison anymore. Any more hyenas? Yes. Yes. Oh, I don't have my jump. Whoops. I think I saw a name there in the south. Which immediately disappeared. Not good. Need to be a little bit paranoid in such a position here. Even though the roads portal is pretty good. But if I lose my mount before reaching it, then stuff will be pretty hard. This was a solo PvE dude. Or also maybe a ganker who just does some PvE to spend his time usefully. Three out of 5. I like it. Maybe I'll find some more stuff. Doing pretty well on this map so far, I would say, I would guess. Hard to say. Pretty well is maybe an overstatement, but should be decent what I'm doing here. Should be decent. 3 out of 5. Really nice. I'm going to check out this place first and then I will check out the east. Looks pretty good so far. That's pretty good is an overstatement, as I said. 6.3, 50,000 just from one tick. Finally finding some valuable tier 7 stuff actually. Oh, there's a big ore stack. I would like to gather that, but can I actually gather that? Do I even want to move there? It's so far away. It's so far away, but this way here is on my way anyhow. So maybe I want to do that. My chances are really bad that I'll get something there. You know. I'll just gather everything on the way. I mean, the hyenas are just as valuable as flat tier 7 ore anyways. And this may very well be a flat tier 7 big stack. It of course also may be a 7.3 stack. But that is simply unlikely. I mean, I have found some 8.2 today already. But 8.2 marble doesn't seem to be as valuable as 7.3 ore, I would say. I don't have my poison anymore. Annoying. Annoying. 2 out of 5. Nice. bum. Bum. Gather it. 3 out of 5. That's good. I'm finding a lot of hide. I'm finding a lot of hide. I didn't really pay too much attention to how many deserts I will be visiting in this run. But it looks like a lot. Like I have been in a lot of deserts. But okay, I may have just gone quickly through maps that not have been deserts. Who knows? Hard to say. Stop hitting me, silly cat. A big stack. I need to remember to switch my armor to invisibility once I start gathering it. I have this blue dungeon there, but this doesn't help against good players. Only helps against useless people that are a lot. Or very few strong players. Let's see. Haven't seen anybody in the last couple of seconds. I only saw this guy there doing some PvE up there. Is somebody doing this? Nobody's taking it. It's 7.2. Oh my god. What is going on? What is going on? This is so dangerous. And so valuable. And nobody's in this map. I mean, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm decently close to the exit in the southwest, but I don't have an exit in the northwest. My exit in the northwest is the roads portal. Luckily, I have quite some levels on tier 7 or already level 40 already, so I gather it rather quickly. I also have mining boots, which is really helpful, getting a little bit more gathering bonus. This stuff is actually really valuable, man. And nobody is here. This is pretty good, but also pretty dangerous. This is not the best position to escape. Gangs. I have to play very well. But I have the potential to run into this corner here and just teleport out. With invisibility. Definitely have that potential. This is very valuable. I'm finding some really good stuff. The only important thing... the only important thing is just to not die. If I just die, then all my loot doesn't matter. But damn, this is so valuable. This should be worth more than 1 million. I think. Did I get any 7.2 ore beforehand already? I don't think so. So I can actually check the exact value of this thing, that at least the exact value that I'm getting from this. Sure, give me that 7.2 big stack. Why not? Give me that good stuff. Yeah, I didn't have anything beforehand. 770k only. I would have expected 1 million. But I guess the last time I have been gathering an almost full stack of 7.2 ore, I was wearing ore gathering gear. This guy there coming there actually wanted to gather it. Or at least check it out if it's valuable. Pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely increasing... Oh, a purple. A purple... thingy there. This definitely is boosting my income per time quite a bit. Anything good in here still? No, not really. Not really. I mean, there was good stuff that I would take if I was doing PvE in the Roads of Avalon, for example, but there I would be stacking this stuff up a lot. I only have 5 more free spaces in my inventory. Getting pretty crowded, but because I'm just having so many different enchanted thingies. I also have 1 book still. Here's 7 map, I could find good stuff. Just like the 7.2 big stack. I want some more hyenas. I want some rhinos. Haven't seen a single rhino yet. I don't know if I have seen a rhino corpse. 1 hyena, better than no hyena. Teleporting around. Only 1 piece. Well, someone on this side of the river actually had 3 out of 5. Here they're all taken. Was I that? Did I do that? Probably not. If I see a lot of corpses here, I will just my Q actually did hit the terror bird as well. There's a person from MER. It's a gatherer. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Somewhat. These guys may have a hideout in here. They don't. So maybe he's just passing. Did this hyena just lose its enchantment? It looked like it. Some 6.1 ore. Another gamekeeper journal being filled. That's great. That is great. Just like this 6. Why didn't this hyena want to play with me? That's mean. It just wasn't aggressive, I guess. I looked at the riverside, right? Do I want to go around the... I kinda want to play in an efficient way. So, let's check out the corner first. The hyena, tier 7 ore, nice. This run has been pretty good so far, I feel like. Finding tons of tier 6 hide. Maybe that's just how it is if you go very deep. I don't know. That may be the case. That actually may be the case. Hard to say. Probably also depends on how much you get chased. Probably also depends on to which maps you're going. Hard to say, hard to estimate. Boom. Another one. With most likely only 1 piece. 2 pieces. Okay. I like to be surprised in that way. This map really seems to be rather inactive. What can I say? In theory, it's even possible for me to get this chest there. Considering how inactive this map is. Oh, my poison ran out, didn't I? No. I didn't renew it, I guess. 7.3. Well, another big stack spawning in this map would be very nice. I really didn't want to get the aggro from this crossbow dude from the territory. Because those guys always have this damage over time effect spell, which is really bad. And also deals quite a lot of damage. Not that much, but not that little either. Die. Okay, I think it's time to leave this map actually. I think it's time to go on. I think. I've cleared most of it. There's a person not being very interested in me. Getting hit by the slow, getting hit by the bleed. Just taking all the negative effects that I can find. Yeah. I'll quickly look into the southern corner. I'll take a quick look actually. There may be stuff. There may be stuff. Bum bum bum. How much would it cost? 230k to teleport. Right now. Not that expensive. Not that expensive. But it's definitely possible to cut that down even a little bit more. Any resources here left? Looks pretty empty. Few hyenas. Two out of 5. There's a person. Being seen by people. Not good, not good. Anything in the corner? A hyena at least. What about some 7.3 rhino? Haven't had that one yet. Well, 7.1 is good as well. I'll take that as well. What's up with these rhinos always? They pretend to jump into that one direction. Oh, 7 out of 9. And then they simply don't. Then they simply jump into another one. 8.2k per piece. Very valuable, and there's a big hide stack. In a terrible position, but this map is insanely inactive, it feels like. So I'll go there and look at it. I'll go there and look at it, and this position is so terrible. This position is so insanely terrible. My best bet would be to run into the middle of the territory and teleport out of there. Holy schmoly. Let's skip everything. The big tier 7 stack is too valuable. Well, the 6.1 hyena and I have my poison buff. Should be taken. Should be taken. If it's flat tier 7, then the 6.1 hyena is basically just as valuable. This is also very quick and very good. I still have my poison buff, so let's kill this. And I can refresh my poison buff, so maybe it will still be up when I reach the big stack. I will try to lure the big stack farther away to the north. Yeah, I think so. There's a person. It's a gatherer. He went away from the big stack. There's a person. That's a... Is he solo? Oh my god. He's a fan. Does he let me gather this? Or does he try to fight me? He's alone, which is good. Well, and again 7.2. What is this map? What is this map? A shout out? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean with a shout out? But still, anyhow, even if this guy is letting me gather this stuff, there's a person with very dangerous gear. This guy is probably not alone, right? He had a panther, I think. But he's not ganking the dude. The dude? Mr. Jeff is not being... Now he's getting ganked. I would assume that he's trying to fight. No, he's trying to get out, it seems like. Or is he fighting? Like, he would win a 1v1 if this guy was solo. Let's look if there are multiple people. Is he chasing him? He is chasing him! He is chasing him. Boom. This guy was actually solo. This guy was actually solo. What is going on? What is going on? Let's get more of that juicy 7.2. Is this a gatherer? It's a gatherer. It is a gatherer. I already got 300k from the 7.2. And I got the kill on the guy. I guess he's banking. Like, this guy was worth a lot. It was worth a lot. I didn't take loot from him. Because I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it. So, Mr. Jeff Dahmer also got some reward for letting me gather the 7.2, I guess. He got the kill. I got some hide that I would not have gotten. I would have not gathered right next to him. He got quite a bit more than me, depending on what has trashed from this guy, but who cares? Who cares? I'm doing pretty well on this run anyways. Like, what is this run? 8.2, 8.2, or 7.2 height, 7.2. Or pretty crazy run. Pretty crazy big stacks. And this is a tier 7 map as well. Teleporting only costs 217k now. It's getting cheaper. Because I'm getting closer to Limhurst, I believe. Getting closer to Limhurst. Yeah, man. This map was crazy. This map was crazy. What can I say? And I also didn't expect this Panther guy to be solo. Like, what do you even need a Panther for? I mean, okay, the Panther ability is also good for escaping. It's also good for escaping. But this Jeff Dahmer guy has to have played very well in this fight, actually. He had less IP. And he managed to chase him. Like, not lose track of him and not let him mount up. He must have played pretty well. Do I still need to get pork pie again? No, I still have pork pie ticking. I still got some pork pie ticking. Let's see if I find anything in this map. Oh, let's look at the stats. Yeah, 174 million PvP fame. So he's probably somewhat solid, at least in PvP. Quite some decent amount of hyenas. Maybe I'll get some money in this map as well. It is possible. It is possible. Maybe I'll find some tier 7. And then, right when I'm saying it, I'm finding some tier 7. Resources. Even though that's only one. I already have quite a lot of loot. And this is my last hide journal. I think once I have that filled, I will teleport back. If I will not teleport back earlier already. Tier 7 ore, sure. Sure. I'm only level 28 on tier 7 fiber gathering. And actually I have now a higher level on tier 6 ore gathering. Then on tier 6 fiber gathering. I have been spending so much time in Highland and snow maps, I guess. So that actually happened. A hyena, another hyena. I don't want to get hit by your stuff. Got a lot of loot. Oh, I also got a tier 6 skinning book. That's some extra loot as well. 400k it says. Who knows if I will be able to actually sell it for that price. Because I have no idea who buys these books for such prices. I don't know. Maybe some bored people who are extremely rich. I don't know. Any more resources here? There's a person that's a gatherer with very low IP. Ah, because of his boots. Those are only tier 5. Do I even want to look at the corner so much? I'm not sure. Well, I found some tier 7 fiber. I did indeed find some. But usually... Did I say corner? I mean edge. Usually the edge of the map is pretty empty. So... I could check out this plateau there. I could do that. I may do that. Actually... may do that. I think I will do that even. A dead hyena. There's a dead hyena. What's up with that? I'll check out the corner. I don't know. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Last map was insane. Also insanely inactive. No people there. No big groups at least. No small groups. I only saw solo players. Which is crazy. So maybe there's nobody in here as well. And so maybe there are some resources for me. I don't have my poison. I didn't get hit by the slow, which is great. Boom. Dead. I wasn't on this small plateau here yet. I think. And now I'm going to check out the big plateau. Maybe I'll just... if I find a lot of stuff, I will also go around the lake. I don't know. There may be stuff. It's a tier 7 desert. I really may find some very valuable stuff in here. 20% enchantment. Not too high, not too low. 1 out of 5, not a good sign. But it's still tier 6 hide. It is indeed still tier 6 hide, and look at this beauty. Look at this beautiful being. Oh, and it has only very thin skin. Too bad. Too bad. I'm not finding too much stuff in here. So... am I turning back? Am I? I'll go around the lake, nonetheless. Go around the lake. But I'm not going to check out the other piece of the northern lake, whatever beach thing. Or maybe I should check that instead of the south. Hard to say. 3 hyenas. Can I jump? No, I cannot. I am too slow. Too slow. This kill gave 600k. Well, he was using pretty expensive gear. Doom, 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 doom. Edge or beach? Edge or beach? Edge or beach? Both. Both? Can I look at both? Looks good. I can see both. To like 90%. Because I simply don't want to miss any potential resources. Refresh the poison. And no, I'm not. Not. I'm going to look at the edge. And the edge is very empty. There's a beauty though. There's a very beautiful being here looking to meet me, and it is full. That is pretty valuable, especially with my hide gathering gear. My last hide journal is getting pretty full though. But I mean, I have tons of loot. I have tons of loot, so it would be quite smart to actually go back somewhere. It would indeed be the case. Pretty valuable 100k from that, I would think. It's the first time I'm gathering tier 7 hide? No, it's not the first time. But I got about 100k from that. From the other rhino only had one piece. I mean, I have been gathering another rhino before that as well, but that was 7.1. So that's a different story. I did not get hit by the slow. There's a person from Hood and Sky. These people may be in groups. They may be. He turned around immediately. What does that tell me? I'm not in the best position here, so I'll skip that one hyena. Still gotta consider that these maps are not that easy to escape from if a big group finds me. Oh, that's a 5.2 bird. First 5.2 hide I am gathering today, I believe. I think I didn't find a 5.2 bear, bird or cat yet. Only one piece. It's worth more than 1000 silver though. Tier 8 map. Tier 8 desert with 3 big stacks. This may mean that this map is extremely dangerous or extremely inactive. There's somebody gathering that, and he has fighting gear, ganking gear. He may hear the fighting noises up here though. But having so many big stacks up here and having so many pieces on these things kinda means that there is a dangerous group in this map. That's basically what it means. My Gamekeeper journal has been filled. I have a lot of hyenas though. Still definitely worth it to kill those. And gather those, even though I don't have a journal that I can still fill with that. Now the big question is, what is happening at the big hide stack? Having these two different people with their two possibly different agendas. Saxon flags. Well, 197k. This map may be dangerous, it may not be. Hard to say, but I feel like I really could get some of that fiber. No, not really. Somebody was killed at the exit. So this map is most likely too dangerous, and also there's no exit to the northeast, no exit to the southwest, there's no roads portal. So let's just cut it here. And I'm also quite valuable already. I got quite some loot already. Let's see how much that is. Loot. Quite the crazy run. Quite the money that I've gotten. Boom. All those big stacks that I was actually getting those is pretty insane. 5.89 million in 1 hour and 52 seconds. No, wait. 1 hour and 52 minutes. Oh, well, I was probably talking for like 1 minute in the beginning or something, so 1 or 2 minutes less. Of course, you need to count in the price for the books, but you can do that yourself, like 7 Gamekeeper, 2 Prospector, 1 Stonecutter, 1 Cropper. I would guess that's like 15, 10, 70, 80, 100k, 130k, 160k that I basically spent in journals, I would guess, and I have like, let's take them over. I spent like 180k or so and got 900k almost out of that from the journals. Also a pretty interesting thing. It's definitely always worth it to get journals with you. What can I say? Great run, lot of money, pretty crazy also. Partly.